Today, I'll be presenting a strategic evaluation of Solar's 2024 ESG and sustainability report. This analysis is focused on how well the company's ESG performance aligns with industry standards, stakeholder needs, and long term strategy, and what recommendations can be made to the CSO. Solar is a Danish sourcing and services company that provides energy efficient solutions across industrial and building sectors in the Northern Europe. The purpose of this presentation is to evaluate Solar's 2024 ESG report using the key lenses like materiality, stakeholder mapping, governance, ESG frameworks, strategic alignment, and tone. The goal is to highlight both what's working and where improvements can be made. In 2023, Solar conducted its first comprehensive double materiality assessment in line with the EU CSRD guidance to identify the ESG issues most critical to both its business and stakeholders. They found five high priority topics, starting with climate change mitigation, employee health and safety, environmental and social impacts in the supply chain and resource, and reuse resource and circular economy. These issues reflect where solar has the greatest environmental and social impact and business risk or opportunity. The process involves stakeholder interviews and ESRS based scoring to ensure rigor and relevance. Solar's focus aligns with industry peers, emphasizing climate action, supply chain responsibility, and operational safety. While areas like diversity and ethics were considered, they were not ranked as top priorities, likely due to lower perceived material risk. Solar's 2024 report offers a clear mapping of its stakeholders and their ESG expectations. The company categorizes stakeholders into internal groups like employees and management, and external ones including customers, suppliers, investors, industry associations, media, and public authorities. Each group is linked to relevant sustainability topics. For example, customers seek solutions that support the green transition and lower emissions. In response, Solar engages with them regularly, provides technical and regulatory guidance, and develops sustainable products to help them operate responsibly. This structured stakeholder engagement ensures Solar's ESG efforts are well targeted and aligned with the real world needs. Solar's 2024 sustainability reporting is a standout example of ESG transparency and compliance. The report is fully aligned with the EU's new Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, also called CSRD. Solas also incorporated European sustainability reporting standards and also expanded the annual report page by 60 pages. Solar applied a formal double materiality analysis and had its sustainability disclosures independently assured by Deloitte. Solar also aligns with global frameworks like the UN Global Compact, ILO, OECD guidelines, and SBTI, having its 2030 emissions targets officially approved. Solar participates in the CDP scoring a B. The industry average is considered C and also shows TCFD alignment through climatic assessments by integrating ESG into the annual report and ensuring global scope. Solar demonstrates a holistic, credible, and future forward approach to the sustainable reporting. Solar fully integrates sustainability into its corporate strategy called Solve 2024 to 2026, making it a core business driver than a separate initiative. One of the strategy's three pillars is climate and energy, which focuses on growing green solutions like heat pumps, solar panels, and EV charging. They prioritized ESG such as climate impact, sustainable supply chain, and diversity and inclusion, which guided top level decisions and investments. Solar sets clear targets by 2026, such as 25% of women in the senior management and having 82% of procurement spent under the ESG due diligence. By 2030, Solar plans to meet net zero scope 1 and 2 emissions, also having a 25% reductions in scope 3, to have a 100% EV fleet validated by the SBTI. Progress is tracked annually and tied to performance reviews, showing strong leadership accountability. Solar sustainability goals are tightly linked to its growth strategy, providing that ESG is a strategic advantage, just not a compliance. The tone of Solar's 2024 sustainability report is balanced, transparent, and credible. It highlights achievements like a B CDP rating, SBTI approved targets, and 65% emissions reductions since 2020 without overstating success. Importantly, it also acknowledges setbacks. For example, diversity in senior management declined to 15%, and ESG due diligence in procurement missed its 2023 target. Now, deferred to 2026, these candidate admissions show honesty and accountability. The CEO's message reflects optimism and paired with humility, emphasizing collaborations and continuous improvement. Data driven reporting, third party assurance, and benchmarking against frameworks like CDP and SPTI added to the report's sincerity and reliability. Here are the strategic recommendations for the CSO. Broaden third party assurance to cover social and governance data, not just environmental metrics. Incorporate stakeholder stories, especially from employees or local communities impacted by Solar's work. Enhance governance reporting, such as board level ESG KPIs, diversity policy enforcement, or ethics training outcomes. Deepen Scope 3 emissions tracking beyond supply chain audits, focus on supplier emissions data transparency. Continue to the honest disclosure of setbacks, but add lessons learned and examples of corrective actions. This balanced approach enhances the credibility of Solar's ESG communications. By the end of the report, everybody is left with the impression that Solar is genuinely committed to its sustainability goals, is carefully monitoring its progress, and is willing to be transparent about both achievements and areas where it needs improvements. For a CSO evaluating this document, the tone and messaging would likely come across as highly credible, constructive, and aligned with advanced sustainability reporting practices, which fits for a company's positioning itself as a responsible, sustainable leader in its industry. Thank you.